Hey guys, Dr. Striker here at SingMedical, your strength for health. Just bringing an interesting story today. So back in the day, I remember I was an accident and emergency doctor in the UK. I was in a hospital in a kind of smaller town. It was so small that the hospital had a unique setup. So it's not like here. If you go to A&E in any hospital in Singapore, you will see that it's super well staffed at all times. There's loads of doctors, loads of nurses, lots of stuff going on, people running around, which is great. You know, you can get care much faster. If you're in the UK and you walk into an A&E, chances are you're going to be in for a long wait. Yeah, it can. I mean, they want you to be seen within 4 hours, but that's frequently breached, which is not great. And I remember this hospital that I was in, what they would do after like midnight, they would only have one doctor in the unit covering the entire accident and emergency, and expect that one doctor to be able to cover everything. And as an accident and emergency doctor, what we do is we treat conditions that we can treat and send them home. But if the patients are too unwell and they need to be admitted and warded, we have to make sure we've done our due diligence to make sure that they are referred to the appropriate specialty. Like if someone's having a heart attack, we need to refer to the cardiologist. If someone's having a complication of pregnancy, we need to refer to the obstetrician gynecologist on call. Or if someone's having a schizophrenic episode, acute psychosis, we need to refer to the psychiatrist on call. And whatever we can, we try to manage in the A&E setting and send them home if it's possible. And I remember one night I was there, this patient came in breathless, and I used a stethoscope. I could hear that on one side of his chest, you can't hear his breathing. There was no breathing sound. So I know already he's probably got a collapsed lung, you know, what we would call a pneumothorax. And this is under the medical specialties. So I called the medical doctor, the general medical doctor on call to come down and take over the case. And the funny thing is that in the hospital, you have this thing called a code blue team. If you have a cardiac arrest, the hospital will activate the code blue team, and those doctors have to run to that patient, you know, like you see in the TV shows and movies. So this doctor came down, I was handing over the patient to him, and suddenly his pager starts ringing. It's a code blue. And he's like, sorry, Bobby, I gotta run. You've got to take care of this. So he had to run off. All the other urgent care code blue team doctors had to run off. And I'm sat there with this guy who's getting more and more breathless. He literally can't breathe because one of his lungs have collapsed. So this is the kind of stressful stuff you got to do as a doctor in A&E, especially if you're on your own. So what do? I need to make a hole in the guy's chest, to put a tube in there to allow his lung to reinflate so he can breathe. And, you know, people worry like, you know, can I still remember how to ride a bike? We got to worry, can I still remember how to put a tube in this guy's chest and not kill him? So that's what I was going to do. It'd been a while since I'd done one, got no one else there with me. I was there in my early 20s. So if you think you got a stressful job, this is quite stressful too, a different kind of stress. And after some recollecting on the process, I did it, put the tube in, chest drain, created the water seal, guy's lung reinflated, and the guy was like, I can breathe, thank you, doctor. Managed to do it, but I tell you, that is stress, yeah. I just wanted to share that with you. If you want to go into medicine, be prepared for a certain level of stress you might not encounter in other careers or fields. And if you think you can take it, it can be rewarding, it can literally make life and death decisions and help people. So just thought I'd share that nice little story with you. It's kind of stuff that we do. Let me know if you liked it. I've got a lot more stories like these where this one came from. Okay guys, take it easy, stay safe. We'll see you all in the next video. Bye.